That shit's great. Henny straight. God almighty. Man, we back in the building with another podcast, and this is RAWDOPE Podcast, Sunday late night edition, episode 104. Not sure if I'm going to keep it up, but it's up, and it's up, and it's up, and it's up. It's up. It's up. Check in with me, though. Where you at? Check in with me. Where you at? My YouTube people, where you at? Comments right there. That's cool. Interview. Turn on user switch. Yeah, this is a briefing. You feel me? This is a briefing, real quick. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got nobody watching us yet. You got two people in the building. What's up, man? We try to get the room loaded, baby. We try to get the room loaded. Where's everybody at, man? What's up? You on YouTube with me? Come on, baby. What's up, YouTube? What's up? How y'all doing? What's up? What's up, baby? What's up? Yeah, baby, we got some shit to talk about. Some shit to talk about. And I gotta play this. Now, if you watching right now, just let me know if you getting the audio. Let me see. You know what I mean? Quick setup, man. Like, it's pretty fucking cool. Let me see how we look at on YouTube. Roll up. You know what I mean? See, when you been your old engineer and you doing everything yourself, you gotta look at YouTube. And I'm just really having fun with this shit, bro. Like, this probably won't be episode 104. Actually, episode 104 will be tomorrow. I don't think I'm gonna keep this up at all. Cause it's just not gonna be up. You feel me? Let me see. Oh yeah, we live. Let me hear it. Yeah, showing up. Oh, we live. We up. What's up, y'all? What's happening, y'all? Now, just let me know one thing right here, man. I got to hit y'all with some music. So, if I ain't going to do shit, I'm going to hit y'all with... I hit a song or something in there for the people. I really want to play that Jay-Z joint. I really want to play that Jay-Z joint right now. I really want to play the Jay-Z joint. But I can't play the Jay-Z joint. And we're definitely live right now. And we're definitely screaming with you motherfuckers. I want to play the Jay-Z joint, and you can't. I can't play it because YouTube give you a strike. When you play music that ain't yours, they give you a strike. That's why we stick to the underground. You know what I'm saying? That's why the underground hip-hop is the most important thing ever. You feel me? But I got to do this. I got to do this, bro. Because this is one of the topics that I've been really been stuck on, man. Like, if you know me, man, I'm big on the team and the crew. You feel me? But I gotta play some of this shit, right? From Roy and Maul or the Joe Budden podcast.
We're gonna get to the truth. And accountant I possibly fucking could have, because I didn't want to be wrong on this. I didn't listen. I'm new to this the same way we all were new to this. We've all run business shit outside of this, but this is a new thing, especially to the degree of money that the three of us have gotten from it. Right. This is a new thing. Right. So I went back and double checked, because I don't even want to accuse my man that maybe I'm wrong, because everything I've done has been through ledgers, QuickBooks.
It was never no everything. Accusations.
Ever.
It was
Not
never.
once.
It was never. He was the one that brought that to the table. Like, you know, y'all are trying to paint me a certain way, and I'm like, what are you talking about? Like, we're just saying that we received accounting, and then there was a $400 and something thousand quote unquote mistake, and after that we never got accounting again. So I'm just like, all right, so what the fuck is going on? Like, is the mistake fixed? Can we get the updated version of accounting? Like, nothing.
So wealth management hits me, says, hey, yeah, we made a mistake. We're correcting the mistake.
Wow.
Here you go. I said, okay, bet.
Okay.
I talked with Joe, or I talked with Ian. Honestly, can't remember. About a better strategy to go about doing this. from rip, I've always been the one on trying to do a better strategy with going about these things because I've noticed, and at this point not mad at it. I've just noticed anytime I ask a very simple question, I met with so much anger and tension off like, whoa, what the fuck? Okay. Mm-hmm. So my accountant gets on with wealth management. My lawyer gets on with wealth management. They even talk about, yo, just come down. We'll open shit up. You guys could look at it. I wasn't even going to go. Why would I go? I don't give a fuck. Mm-hmm. My accountant can go just to get the regular shit because maybe they have a lot going on and maybe my accountant can just look at it and be like, all right, bet. That's the end of 2019. Pandemic hits. Who gives a fuck?
Exactly.
No, we had a talk. No, because we can't skip over this. We had a talk before the pandemic hit about accounting again. And this was right after Cole passed away and we were outside the studio. And he was the first because now I'm seeing this narrative that we're auditing him.
Oh, yeah.
He was the first one that even brought auditing to the table. When we asked him for accounting,
right?
He said, y'all got accounting. We said, yeah, but that was wrong. It was a mistake on that. Like, where's the new one? And he was like, oh, y'all trying to paint me away, da-da-da. And I'm like, no, we just want the correct accounting. Oh, well, then audit me then. And I'm like, audit you? I'm like, bro, fam, that's nasty. I'm not taking my niggas to court. Like, what the fuck are you talking
real
about?
shit, real shit,
like, that's just but again, looking back, everything makes sense now. Like, everything is starting to come together and paint a picture.
Hold up. My motherfucking mom, my man Maul said, Joe Buttons told him, if you want to see the accounting sheets and you don't believe in it, audit me. My man said, that's nasty. I never take my man to court. True shit. I never take my man to court, bro. Like, bro, I ain't going to no courtroom about suing you, bro. Like, that ain't it, man. But I'm going to let it finish before I start elaborating on that shit. Joe, your podcast is like one of my favorite podcasts. I just want to tell you before this end, I don't respect it.
Because it's like, yo, why do you always get so hostile and so argumentative when we're trying to just get the business side right and focused and taken care of?
Which isn't even a large part of the business, honestly.
It's not.
There's so much more
but
to
it's like, fam, you got to remember, again, we're profit partners. We're percentage-based. We have a percentage-based contract, an agreement where we get a percentage off of everything that's coming in for the pod.
Facts.
So we have to see the money that's coming in. How else will we know what the fuck we getting? True. And then he had the nerve to say, one of the last conversations we had, he tells me, oh, you got a calculator, right?
Yeah.
And this is for me. This is when
my story.
This is when for me, I was like, okay, I'm gonna have to pull away from this in a minute because
he playing fucking games
anymore, and I don't know who this nigga think he talking to. Yeah. And I'm not trying to. That energy to me is.
Now, when your man start talking to you crazy about some motherfucking money, right? Some straight fuck shit, right? Like he said, man, it's my man. Every time we ask you about the sheets or the bread is coming in, you getting mad. Now, if you ain't playing no games with your mans and I mean you doing square business, you ain't got no problem with niggas saying the paperwork unless you feel as though a nigga asking you for the paperwork for his own hidden agenda. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna say that on that and get back to it.
I don't need to even have that type of energy with niggas you call your friends. Like, I don't even want to have that type of energy on me, right? So when he started talking like that, and I told you this, I said, fam, I'm not even sure who this nigga is anymore. Because he's saying things, he's moving a certain way, he's wearing funny hats.
The Murray hat.
Who this nigga is anymore.
I wish I could pull that up on the screen. The Murray hat. The Murray hat.
I've never seen a nigga wear a Murray hat in my life.
I wasn't mad at some lads, man.
I mean, the man brought a Murray hat. He's a millionaire.
Murray hat in my life. So that for me was telling. I was like, oh, this nigga's, he's transforming into somebody else.
Yeah.
Who he not?
So I'm just like, why is it an issue? But for me, it was like, you know, you just talking to certain people and everybody telling you like, yo, listen, I did business with him. Watch that nigga, man. I'm like, Joe ain't gonna do that to me. That's my nigga. He ain't doing that with me.
Hey, yo, that's one of the things that I wrestle with too. You see how these guys, I was just talking about this shit on Facebook. You see how these guys so 100 with Joe Buttons, been with him for 7 years and nigga got on TV and just fired him. That's serious, bro. The team you built this shit with, you just fired them. Then you fired them on TV. It wasn't like the internet got a hold of this shit and they be like, oh, damn, yo, them niggas broke up. What the fuck is going on? So at the end of the day, I feel like this, I play with this internet and I'm doing the podcast thing, but I say, bro, like, I don't even want business with my girlfriend out and about. So on a podcast tip, bro, I'm not gonna fire you on TV. And if they ask questions, they could DM you and ask questions. I'm gonna fire you. I'm gonna fire you off the air. I ain't looking for no publicity. Find my man. Or if you do that, nigga, what never your man. That's what they say.
Never even crossed my mind.
Never crossed my mind. But now when this becoming argumentative and niggas are saying this and saying that, every time accounting comes up, I'm like, fam, why is it only an issue when accounting comes up?
The same way he said, why is it only a problem when money get brought in?
And again, my thing is, it's not about the money. It just became a point where the respect level just started to disappear, and you start talking to me like I work for you. And it's like, my nigga, I don't work for you. I don't work for you, bro. I don't know what type of meetings you having and who's talking to you and who's breaking down what to you. I don't work for you, bro. Yeah, like, this is something we built and pushed to get. I came on episode 77, but who gives a fuck? Before that, there wasn't no money here. Let's just be honest. It wasn't what it is now.
And you never argued IP. I want to make that clear.
Never.
Rory never argued IP. Maul never argued IP.
I never argued that. It was never about that. I'm like, fam, I want this to be I want this to be as simple and easy as possible. This should be the simplest bag, the simplest money we ever make, because essentially what are we doing? We sitting down as friends and we kicking it.
Right.
Yeah. We don't have to complicate this thing. But then after a while, once bigger checks start to come in, man, once we're touring and all of this, it's like you start to see niggas moving certain ways, and it's like, all right, fam, it's just weird. Like, what the fuck is going on here? And for a while, my energy started to disappear because, like I said, I don't even know who I'm dealing with anymore at this point.
Right. Mm-hmm.
And I know money changes niggas, and I understand that.
No, it doesn't. Money doesn't change anyway.
Money magnifies who you are.
Makes you more of what you already are.
It magnifies who you are. And I get it, bro. Like, I understand.
And again, this is not an assassination character. Sorry to cut you off. It's not an assassination character because I don't want to go in the same route that they went.
I'm not assassinating.
Joe has done great things with money and great positive things, because I do think there is a good part of him. But there's also this other part.
Right. Absolutely.
What you're speaking to.
Yeah.
I think Joe has some amazing qualities.
I think so too when he wants to. But I also, I'm learning because, see, you got to give shit time to fall the way it's going to fall.
Yeah, you got to give time.
And you got to just watch people. And
absolutely.
I heard Joe say, oh yeah, me and Maul never broke down a bag or bust down bread together, whatever he said. And I'm like, my nigga, that's not true.
Wow.
Like, but when you was still rapping and shit, I had you do verses for niggas that I know. I
Real
had
nigga
you do
shit.
videos with niggas that I know.
Real nigga
like,
shit.
I had you through walkthroughs with promoters that I know, like in different, like in
shit.
Connecticut and shit like that. Like, I tried to like bring shit to the table, like, but again, it's never about money for me.
Right.
It's all about you, my man. Listen, if it's some bread out here to get, go get it. If I know some niggas that's trying to do a party and they want you to do a walkthrough and all that.
Right.
Yo, here, let me set it up for you.
Right.
But now, that is bigger money coming in and all that. Shit just got weird, bro. Like, shit just got very weird for me. And I'm not good with doing weird shit. I don't do weird shit. I don't like weird energy from niggas. Like, I remove once I see niggas doing weird, funny shit, I just get away from that. Like, I don't even want to be around that type of shit. And now it's to a point where,
shout out to my man Maul. Yo said when niggas start doing weird, funny shit, I just get away from around them. Hey, bro, that's me. Niggas start doing weird, funny shit, I just get the fuck away from them. So here it is, man. I'm very, very disturbed about this. Very, very disturbed. I'm very, very upset because I'm a big fan of the Joe Budden's podcast. Like I told you niggas, Joe Budden podcast, No Jumper, Drink Champs, $1 million worth of game, and hot box of podcasts that I watch over and over again. I'm not gonna lie to you. I looks for them niggas for the days that they drop. You know what I'm saying? I really appreciate those podcasts because it's so much of the culture. It's so much of the culture, and niggas is just really kicking it and chopping it up. But here we go. Some friends get together. They start a podcast. The podcast is huge. You feel me? The podcast is huge. Joe Budden podcast is huge. You feel me? It's a huge podcast, a huge situation. Them niggas was on the way to making millions and millions of dollars, bro. Millions and millions of dollars. And those millions of dollars get altered by niggas with ultimate egos. You feel me? Now I did see Joe Budden with the Amari hat on. I did see Joe with the Amari hat. Joe had the Amari hat on. Hey Herbie. Yeah, you on the you hey listen, I couldn't get the Zoom in, but you are definitely live with me on the podcast, and we're streaming live from YouTube, so they can hear you very well. Now let's get this nigga Joe Budden's ass. Get into his ass. Shout out to Keeping It a Stack podcast. I got the boy Herbie Wilson on the line with me. We just put it together. Put it together. Made it for my man. That's how we rocking. Herbie, what up?
What's cracking, cuz?
Hey, I don't know what's cracking, but the only thing I can say is Roy, Mel, Joe Buttons, the breakup. I was just playing little snippets. I don't know if they're gonna hit me with an email tomorrow talking about YouTube said that you've been struck in the state of Iowa. Like, you know, I get struck. But listen, man, I'm live right now with one of my good friends, you know, Herbie Wilson. Keeping It Stack podcast, one of my favorite podcasts in Baltimore. My man, so I wish he was here on the Zoom, but let's build about this goddamn Joe Budden situation, because this podcast is episode 104, Joe Budden's podcast breakup and more. So I just want you, how do you feel about the breakup?
Man, yo, I'm going to be honest with you.
Uh-huh.
When I heard Joe's side, you know, it's always three sides to every story, you know
right.
what I'm saying? It's their side, his side, and the truth. So
right.
To me, I think it was about, of course, about opening the books. They wanted to open the books and wanted to see what's going on because they're percentage based. They wasn't salary.
Right.
They were percentage based.
Yeah.
So whatever percentage that you're making off of the podcast,
right.
You want to know that percentage, so we'll know what percentage we supposed to get. Exactly. I get that.
Right.
That's real shit.
I want to open the books up. Yeah.
I think it went past that. It really went from that to academics wilding and shit out mall.
Academics had a lot to do with it. I was just about to play that. Act had a lot to do with that, bro. Act had a lot to do with that.
Yeah, I wouldn't say wilding them because it wasn't like they was in each other's face and he just wilded them. No, it was just internet shit and they could say anything.
Nah, he might as well been in their face because he ain't wild them niggas. DJ Academics, I salute him, but I don't fuck with him. Like straight up and down, because he just be doing a lot of wild shit. He bossed up. He rich. But he a wild nigga. And he be saying some fucked up shit. Wild. And I felt like he egged that shit on till that shit got into them niggas' circle and it fucked shit up, bro. Hands down, it fucked shit up, bro.
Yeah. I really believe that you know, that's just like me and you know what I'm saying? And a nigga that's just saying all kinds of shit about me and you really still be hanging with your
you supposed to be there. I felt that 100%. I felt that 100%. And then you told them niggas you still gonna do business with them. Like, that's some fuck shit. But you know, in 2021, niggas doing shit like that. You know what I mean? I always been one of them niggas. If my man don't fuck with you, I can't fuck with you, bro. We might be cool because I'm gonna be like, I might pull you up and be like, yo, tripping, but you know, I got, you know what I'm saying? Yo, you know what I gotta ride for. You know what I gotta ride for.
It was like Act saying shit publicly, and Joe, you supposed to publicly say certain shit. Like, it's my niggas. You gotta stop doing that. You know what I mean? He ain't say none of that. Like he actually encouraged it. I don't know. It's allegedly. I don't know what the fuck.
No, he encouraged it, bro. He encouraged it 100% because at the end of the day, Roy Yamel, your man, like he said, remember when Roy was like, yo, we did a show somewhere and you came out like, man, I got these people packed around the corner. And Mel say he looked at him like, no, Joe, you don't got these people packed around the corner. Maul straight say, man, what the fuck? Like, nah, nigga, we got these people wrapped around the joint.
I've been to cities with you, nigga.
I've been to cities with niggas don't come see you. You feel me?
But I see the little slick shit that Maul said. I get it. But he do have fans and he's had shows where, you know, Joe has shows where a lot of people came. But he talking about when I came certain joints, you ain't had nothing wrapped around the corner like you saying.
But Joe only had Pump It Up, right? Joe Buttons only had Pump It Up, right?
No, he got more music. He got.
I know he got a lot of. Yo, bro, like, I like the nigga on his first album when he freestyled, when he rapped for 10 minutes. So I liked the nigga. I liked the nigga when he was on the street official shit with the nigga Bonds. I liked the nigga. Like Joe Buttons was cool. I told him I'm a big fan of his podcast, but I ain't a big fan of the fuck shit he doing.
Yeah. Me too. I mean, you talked about that before. Like I fuck with Joe Buttons.
I don't respect the fuck shit. I don't respect the fuck shit, bro.
The gossip shit he do. Like I don't do the gossip and shit. So I ain't really with that. But I respect his business ventures and the shit that he's came up with. He already started Joe Budden TV back in the day.
Network. But listen, they said that though. They said Joe, you know, like me, for instance. I will say if I was in that position, I'm gonna be in that position, but if I'm in that position and niggas say, yo, you started it, we understand, yo, you getting a bag, but yo, we started it from nothing, and that's like me doing what Joe did to Kenny. I would never do no fuck shit like that because that's my friend.
Yeah, that'd be some bullshit. Kenny be calling me up like, yo, you know what the nigga Hammond did?
Yeah, no, I wouldn't do that because at the end of the day, you got the right to see something when we start. Like Maul said, he came in episode 77. Rory said he been there from episode 1. Like, bro, that's y'all show. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? And they didn't say we want everything to come up the Joe Budden network. We want everything that come the payout that's coming through YouTube, Cash App, Patreon. All these people sending checks monthly and the advertisement. You know what I'm saying? Joe probably getting 100,000 a pod. You know what I mean? Joe
We're
probably
percentage based.
Yeah, so they get a percentage off of that after everything's paid. Like after the bills, expenses paid for.
Like he said, look, Maul said, yo, we did a show, it was 1,500 people. The next show was 2,000 people. I got paid the same thing as the 1,500 and the 2,000.
And he said he brushed it up. And then he said, I brushed it all. Like, fuck that shit. I feel you.
Yeah. Like, come on, Doug. I'm talking to you. Me and you as friends. I'm asking you what's the percentage, you know what I mean, of what Apple's to get off that we already signed. We already signed a percentage-based contract. So I need my percentage off of what happens every time. That's all. That's just business.
It's just business. It's fuck. Yo, business. What I hate to see in the culture exactly is people getting all the way to that point and then becoming not partners no more.
That money, yo.
I hate breakups.
That money, man. That money is that.
Like, you don't think we're going to get more money next year, the more money the year after that, the more. Why are you settling for now? You getting us? A lot of niggas get brought out like that. Like, yo, you just want that money.
Joe Budden once said, you know what Joe Budden said? The first thing he said, it ain't about the money because there's plenty of money to go around. Nah, nigga, it ain't about that. It's about the money I'm supposed to get. It's not even about how much money that's out there and how much money we can get and how much money is coming. It's about the percentage of the money. That's it. It's not about how much money. It could be $10 million, $20 million. The percentage that we sign, I get a percentage of that $20 million. Simple. That's simple. Yeah, absolutely. That's like we on a corner and we selling packs. And niggas say, yo, I'm gonna give you salary. I'm gonna give you salary. I'm gonna give you 64. I'm gonna give you whatever we agree to is it's what I need to get.
Yeah,
that's what I get off of every pack. Simple
mathematics. But
I don't understand why it's not.
So
let
me ask you. You 100% believe Roy Yamel? I was just playing a little bit before you came on, but I was playing a little bit from it. Yes,
yeah,
I agree with him 100%. Yeah. I'm sorry. If they would have never spoke out, I'd have been with my man Joe, because I was with Joe in the beginning, like, man, these niggas tripping.
I believe both. I mean, I believe both parties, but it's like I said, it's one side, two sides, third side is the truth.
But listen, bro, did you see Joe Buttons when he just actually post his reaction to it? It was so fugazi.
Yeah.
That's why I say, yo, because he like they started that motherfucker off like, man, like, I'm not talking about this shit no more. I'm not doing a press run about it. I'm not doing nothing. I'm telling you the truth, and this is what it is.
My man Ma had the pistachio teal sweatsuit on with the you know what I mean? The 89s. Like, man, nigga, I ain't for none of that, nigga. We gonna talk. Let's talk.
And act out of order, because them niggas ain't rich as act, but them niggas far from broke. You feel?
Yeah, no, them niggas ain't broke. Them niggas ain't broke at all.
Them niggas probably millionaires, bro. I believe
niggas up.
Niggas up 7 years, and they been eating for the last 3. Guaranteed.
Yeah, Roy said, I've been saving all my money, so I don't know. You know what I mean? I ain't like I need the money. It's just that, yo, right is right, wrong is wrong, dude. Like, let's keep it a bang.
Keep it a bang.
Yeah.
And I feel some type of way that, because I said, Joe, I don't know these niggas personally, right? I'm just a podcaster. And like you said, yo, we got fans and shit. You got people that watch this shit and people that love this shit. And they built the fan base. They built their next 10 years of
all
life.
Chemistry.
All chemistry. Like we used to do in the barbershop, chopping it up. Yeah. And they just getting money off of that shit. And that, to me, that's like super dope.
That's amazing. That shit is amazing. Like, we get paid for this shit? What the
get
fuck?
Paid for this shit.
We do this shit anyway. Like, we don't give a fuck. Them niggas getting paid for this shit. Wow.
Hey, but listen, though.
That's what we want to do.
I can't believe it, though, bro. That's like EFN and Nori breaking up. I'll be like, what? Y'all couldn't take like 2 weeks away from each other and figure that shit out? That's crazy.
But you know the difference? You know the difference between them two?
What?
I think EFN and Nori already had everything from the jump before they even started it. It wasn't no like what we gonna get after like 20 episodes, 50 episodes, whatever episode. I think they already had that shit planned out and contracted out from the beginning.
I believe
once it started. You know what I'm saying? Even if it ain't the first podcast that they started, but from once they had their first offer, you know, when a nigga offer you a couple dollars, I think, all right, they said, okay, we worth something. People are offering us money. Yeah. Let's sign a contract together, and this is what we're going to do and what we're going to get forever until we renegotiate. Absolutely. That's what I think. You know what I mean? That's the difference between that podcast and Joe Budden podcast. You know what I'm saying?
And I think you absolutely correct. I think you absolutely correct about that.
That's what I think. That's why
Mike Tyson.
You never hear Nori and EFN ever argue about the money. You never hear them argue about no money. They argue about and debate about like stuff. Yeah, they don't argue about no money because they both getting money.
EFN just reposted something I posted about him. I just posted EFN. Shout out to EFN, man. He like the first celebrity nigga that ever showed a nigga love in his podcast game. But I posted one of his songs with Nori Sizzle in the morning. I'm like, yo, my man been putting on, and then he reposted. I said that's dope, yo. EFN, my guy, man. Like I love him, man. And like Mike, you know, Mike, the original guy that was with Mike Tyson, not with Mike Tyson no more.
Yeah, yo, he in Colorado or something, right?
What happened? What, he moved?
I don't know, yo.
He just disappeared one day. Mike, nah, they broke up, man. Mike a motherfucker. Mike a motherfucker. They broke up, bro. They absolutely broke up.
Chemistry. I love their chemistry because Mike, you know, Mike, and then he had the other little smooth, you know, high shit demeanor, just the chill demeanor. Hey, I liked it. I loved it. But you know,
it's so Colorado with them. It's like so Colorado. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you.
But let me ask you a question. Why is it the saying shit don't last forever? Why don't it last? Why can't it last forever?
Well, I would tell you some things that did last forever. The locks.
Hey, see? Some things can last forever. I'm just saying,
but yeah, money is the root of all evil, bro. You know what I'm saying? Money is the root of all evil, and niggas talk that shit till you get it. Like, real talk. You know what I mean? I know I've been up a few times, bro. I never changed. Cause I guess I don't care about it. Like, even now, like, we get the millions from the podcast shit. The real shit, I think Meek Mill said this, like, you don't change when you get the money. The people around you change because they think you changed, or they think that you on one because you got a few million. Like, nigga, I'm the same nigga, bro. I ain't on that shit you on. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, this money, bro. Like,
a lot of niggas ain't been around no real money though, man.
Yeah, so they look at, I did this, I did that. That the show the fuck what? Telling me what you did for me is only gonna push me farther away. And like my man Drake say, I'm gonna throw a party and I'm making everybody get security clearance before they come. You hear what he said? I'm on that. I'm making all you bitches get security clearance. You been convicted of a felony, nigga, in the last 20 years. You can't come in. How about that? All my niggas got felonies.
That's that Scorpio shit. Drizzy and Scorpio, you know. Drizzy, no. Like, I know y'all was hating on me. I ain't gonna fuck with me like that. I get it.
All right.
But I'm that nigga.
Goddamn, my man, what's his name, man? He just got shot again, man. He shot him in his eye.
Oh, Lil Reese. Damn,
Lil Reese,
yo, what the
fuck? Chicago, man. Chirac. Yo, Chirac is dangerous, bro. Chicago.
That shit like Baltimore, man. That shit like Baltimore, man.
Oh, but see the difference between Baltimore and Chicago, they really killing by the color. Out here, niggas is killing for killing.
I mean, yeah.
They killing over hundreds of years. They killing over 50 plus years of gang banging and grandmothers, mothers, aunts, cousins been like, yeah, that shit. You know, when you born in them gang states, bro, it's never. You always beefing with the other side. Yeah.
You just come from the family, and
Baltimore niggas got problems that they just cracking shit. Them niggas is really cracking ops.
Baltimore got mental disabilities. That's what Baltimore.
These some nut ass niggas. These some nut ass niggas. I ain't gonna lie.
Shout out to Gil and Wallow, yo. These niggas some nut ass niggas.
Shout out to Gil and Wallow, nut ass. But listen, all right, this is what I gotta do. You didn't say it, but I really wanted to learn how to use the Zoom. And next Sunday I had a Zoom set up. But Kenny told me, and I heard Gilly the Kid say this, that they wasn't feeling Jay-Z verse on Sorry.
Yeah, I heard that. I watched Gilly say that.
Gilly is standing behind it 100%. I can't believe it.
He was arguing with my son. My son was like, man, that shit was amazing. And then Gilly said, man, that shit was, like lukewarm.
That shit was amazing.
Nigga Hov said that. I mean, a lot of people say Nas got Hov. I'm not even, I'm a Nas fan, of course. I could be biased, but I think they both came with it. But Hov said another B. Then they got mad. They still tripping.
They got the other B, but they forgot about the other B. Hey,
come on, man. Y'all niggas don't listen to
rap. Listen, bro. Hey, when I heard that shit, I really felt. I say, what?
He talked that talk.
When I said, yo, the nigga Khaled is amazing. The nigga saying Khaled album wasn't all that. I said, are you crazy? Man.
That's because. I think it's because of the blend of music. Like the songs were good. It's just the blend of it. It just didn't match up. That's what I think. You know what I mean? That's just my opinion. It didn't match up with each other. It wasn't cohesive. But
I think it was very cohesive, bro.
Yo,
I think it was well put together. Yeah.
Cardi shit hard, niggas.
Yeah, niggas like they feel like they stuck with that Cardi shit was all big Cardi. Cardi shit was hard, big Cardi, yeah. But
Big Cardi, she's going in. I don't care what nobody.
I get that motherfucking Khaled album 10 mics. You know why? I'm gonna tell you. It's not a DJ Khaled putting out an album of himself with music. It's DJ Khaled producing and putting artists together and making the music make sense. The record is if you're on your way to North Carolina, Myrtle Beach, or Atlanta, you could put the album, man. You could roll it up. You could sip to it. And you could vibe to it. It give you the. I mean, come on, bro. That's the three-headed monster in one project. He gave you everything you was looking for because he's a well-renowned DJ. He's a big DJ, global DJ, and he put together big records. He had Shaggy in him on that motherfucker.
He's like a Quincy Jones of hip-hop. Quincy Jones of hip-hop.
He's a Quincy Jones of hip-hop. That's a hell of a name to give him. And I liked the Khaled album. I say Khaled album was well put together. Khaled album was well respected for me, and I loved every minute about it. I don't have no disgrace about Khaled album. Khaled was beautiful from the artwork to the music.
Khaled. You gonna like it or not? You know it's Khaled. Khaled gonna put the biggest artist in the world on the same joint. That's what he do. He the only nigga that can do that.
How the fuck?
Who puts all the biggest? But look, who puts all the biggest artists in hip hop on in R&B in one album? Nobody else can do that. I haven't seen nobody.
Quincy Jones.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. So it's like that's the shit he doing. That's the new age.
Hey, listen, Hobie, I gotta tell you, right? I remember reading something when I was in jail. I think The Source of King magazine. It was about like 2010, 2009, and I don't remember what year it was, but album was dropping. Rick dropped. Album was dropping, but it was like, man, that's crazy. The Khaled, the biggest thing in Miami, he not even a rapper. I read this in one of those magazines. Anybody read the magazine? Check it out. I said, damn, because of back then it was I'm so he been doing this shit for over 10 years, bro. And he really
more than that.
I'm just saying, you know what I mean? Over, you know what I mean? That's why I said over. 20 years of putting down his music. And Khaled,
yes,
it's the shit. And I got a little hood tale, man. And Khaled really came from the bottom, bro. I'm not even gonna lie. I remember when Khaled dropped, I was in jail with my man, and we was in jail. He was like, "Yo, when Khaled ain't still getting paid." I remember he told me, "Say, yo, I was on South Beach, man, and I brought my bud, you know what I'm saying, from some Spanish kid that was a DJ, and then we was in the joint. He like, that's the nigga I was telling you about." You know what I mean? I was like, damn. So Khaled was beyond, you know what I'm saying, beyond blessed. Like Khaled really mudded it. You get what I'm saying? Clinked it out the mud. You know what I'm saying? I respect that a lot about Khaled, man. Khaled really clinked it out the mud. Khaled really did some shit, bro. Like, you know, if I was a DJ, I want to carry like Khaled.
He started on radio, yo. He
told me stories. The DJ, radio, do all that. You know, I know his story. He's one of my favorite people, but Khaled.
Started on radio, got with Turn Squad, and that was it. Like, that's all he needed was somebody because co-sign.
Fat Joe, Nori. Oh no, that was Fat Joe.
Shout out to Fat Joe. Yo, Fat Joe always put batteries in niggas' back. That's what he do, yo. That's what he good at, yo. He could pump you up and make you better than what you are, or just, you know, make you what you supposed to be. And that's the type of shit we need more of, especially in our city. We don't get that in our city like that. We don't got too many OGs or too many niggas that's going to put the battery in our back and help us out like that. We get a couple of them, a few of them. Don't get me wrong. But you know,
yo, believe it or not, New York niggas like that though, right? Like, a lot of motherfuckers don't know because a lot of motherfuckers hate New Yorkers, but I'm telling you, for a nigga that lived in New York, man, New York niggas help you, yo.
You know, I deal with New York.
They always say, yo, down the South show you love too, but don't get them up north niggas fucked up, bro. Don't get them Jersey and New York niggas fucked up. Them niggas keep it 100.
When I go to Dykeman and Washington Heights and shit like that, they fuck with me. They show me love. Like, I don't know. I ain't gonna lie.
I got love for them New York niggas, bro. I met some Jersey niggas who took me up New York because they was fucking with New York niggas, and I can honestly say them niggas was some of the realest niggas I met. I met them niggas 2004. And to this day, my man just came home. He this about 2 weeks ago. He like, nigga, when you come to New York? Cause he tired of the phone shit. Like, yo, when the fuck you start hitting niggas on the phone and FaceTiming and shit? Nigga, pull up. You know what I mean? You know what's up. I like, damn, I gotta get up there, man. I gotta get up there and fuck with them niggas.
We about to go out there. Look, we going out there in a month, yo. We gonna go in Dykeman, yo. We going to projects. We need to do a podcast out there. I want you to come with me, yo. I'm gonna let you know what day we going and all that, so you could be free that weekend. We going up there for a weekend, man. We going to projects and do a podcast outside. Niggas shooting CeeLo, all that. We gonna be outside, man. We gonna be outside. I really want to do that, yo. I really want to do that because I ain't seen nobody do it. First of all, I ain't seen nobody do it. Second of all, it's a good look for us. You know, it's a good look for our shit that we doing, and you know, it could bring more people. That, you know, it's just a good look.
I'm always for good. I ain't been home in a while. You know what I'm saying? Like I can say home. Like I ain't been up there in a while, man. I ain't want to go up there with the COVID shit because you know they had like what, 5,000 people died. Yeah, they had like 5,000 people died up there. But I need to get up New York though, man. I need to kick it. And then, like you said, man, I gotta leave like Friday and come back Sunday because I gotta be there.
That's what we gonna do.
I gotta be there for a few.
Friday evening, come back Sunday morning early.
See, I'm saying like my niggas, the relationship with these niggas is deeper. I gotta leave like I'm leaving on a bus trip. I gotta leave like 7 in the morning. By the time these niggas wake up, I need to be there because we need to chill from 12 all the way to 7 morning back home.
Trust me, nigga. I know them niggas out there, boy. Nigga, we good.
Yeah, I believe you. I know some niggas out there too. My niggas in the BX.
I know them peoples. I look like one of them motherfucking Dykeman Hispanic ass niggas. I know. That's why they probably fuck with me. They probably fuck with me because I look like them.
They think you Dominican, huh? You do look like a little Dominican nigga. You do look like a Dominican nigga. So outside the Khaled, outside DJ Khaled album, what like
J. Cole needs to dope, yo.
Yo, bro, I'm jealous because I didn't listen to it yet, and that's what I'm gonna go to sleep to tonight. J. Cole.
Tonight, That shit is fire. I'm not gonna hold you. That album is.
I could believe it. I could believe it.
He put it together. He put it together. And he got some good features on there. Also, you know, J. Cole don't really be featuring nobody. You know what I'm saying?
I know.
He put Lil Baby in him on there. Like, he got some shit on there, my nigga.
The nigga just a dread-headed bandit, man. I'm really a Farsville. That album was really the album that I listened to him. Yeah.
Niggas don't know he rich.
Oh yeah. He definitely rich, and he's never in no controversy. You know he hoop over Africa now. They said he got 3 points, 3 rebounds tonight.
Oh yeah, I seen that.
Yeah, he on the best. Shorty just living his life.
Yeah, my man just sent me the stat line. Yeah, he had 3.3 rebounds. Yeah,
3.3. Yeah, he hooping. I guess. I mean, that's like. I guess when you get rich like that, you just start living out your dreams. Man, I always wanted to play professional ball. Master P did it.
Nigga, Rich, you just don't want to do at this point, man.
Yeah, man. But
I respect J. Cole. His new album dope, yo. Everybody need to go check that shit out, yo. The off season, yo.
The off season. I'm checking it out, bro. I'm checking it out. Cause I be so tired up and I'm trying to think what I've been listening to. I've been listening to I think I've been in my old school bag. For real, I've been in my old school bag, like not even old school bag. Like I ain't gonna say old school shit I grew up to, but I've been kind of like in my Project Pat bag.
Damn, nigga, we grew up to that.
I sound like the old Lord Dirt. Man, I even and I've been listening to that motherfucker Sorry over and over again. I ain't gonna lie, I can't lie. I've been listening to that Khaled shit. That shit been stuck on me. And a little kid named Lil Papa. I've been listening to a lot of Lil Papa. Okay, and listen, I was just watching Lil Yachty. He said a boat in Michigan or something. So I learned about a lot of Michigan artists. You know what I'm saying? From Flint, Michigan, Detroit, Michigan. And they got a vibe out there. They got a vibe.
Yeah, I was out Detroit. Where them niggas get down out there. It reminds me of Baltimore. Yo, Detroit and Philly, of all the cities, like all the cities in America or whatever, Detroit and Philly remind me of Baltimore, yo. It really does.
I ain't gonna lie to you, home. I ain't been nowhere like Baltimore, and I'm like you. I've been everywhere.
Baltimore different.
It look Philly can favor Baltimore looking, but it's two totally different vibes, bro. Like it's still like the ghetto the same everywhere, but it's just different how they run it. You know what I'm saying?
It depends on where you go at. When you go there, it depends on who you hang with and who you know. It just depends.
Yeah, exactly. Because I used to say Newark, New Jersey was like Baltimore, but then I used to think back like, nah, I felt comfortable in Newark like I was in Baltimore.
Newark shit. Newark get down. Them niggas get down out that bitch.
Yeah, but see, I wasn't trying to. I was young and dumb then. I kind of didn't really want to see them get down. But I was just like, oh, all right, these niggas litty, but I ain't gonna lie to you. It was when I was standing out there in 04. I used to watch the news every day. I used to ask them, niggas don't be getting smoked. That was hell no, not like that news be running here, bro. I ain't been nowhere with that news run. I ain't been to Chicago, and I ain't never been to Detroit, and I've been to Philly. I don't watch the Philly news. I'm not sure of that, but I've been to some places where that Atlanta, that motherfucking news don't be running like how WJZ and 45 be running, bro. They got
Baltimore,
man, that shit be popping up on my phone. Yellow tape and shit.
New York niggas will tell you that. New York gave us our nickname, Baltimore Murderland. They gave us that because they would come down here, try to get money, and niggas get smoked. They knew what the fuck was going on. This shit's different in Baltimore City.
It's definitely different, bro.
You cannot come down here thinking you that nigga because you got coke or you got this and you got that. Man, niggas, man, Baltimore different.
Baltimore definitely different. It's definitely different. And I pray for the city. You know, I guess as you get older and you get wiser, you just be like, yo.
Yeah, man, we're not bragging about what go on. You know what I mean? We just saying we live here. We grew up here. We know the ins and outs in Pennsylvania Avenue, the Park Heights, the Harford Road. We know all Emerson. We know this shit. Shit is different. It's just different.
Definitely different, bro. It's definitely different and definitely a different approach on everything when you think about that shit. It's like man, I used to tell my North homeboys, man, shout out to my man Quad. And then, you know, I used to be like, yo, I can't take y'all back home and get y'all all this love that y'all niggas giving me. that I could take you around my niggas, they gonna bring you and help it up. You know what I'm saying? They gonna be 100 with you, but you gonna bump heads with them niggas eventually because they gonna have that man, this nigga from New York, this New York nigga.
Yeah.
I got like niggas ain't gonna get to playing with you or doing no shit like that, but niggas will try you, bro. And I could be standing right there. Nigga just want to see what, you know what I mean? See what that New York, New Jersey. Yeah, just want to test the nigga. I told him, like, man.
Martin always want to test the nigga. Yeah, he always want to test
the nigga. Yo, bro, I ain't gonna lie, man. I went up there with them project niggas, bro, and I ain't gonna lie. They showed me love, bro. Like, I say, I will show y'all niggas unconditionally love the same way, and then I got a few good men that love y'all the same way that I love y'all, but I got some niggas that love me that just ain't gonna accept y'all because they might be just, man, my man fuck with them. You know what I mean? Now niggas go in the city, but man, I can say them New York, New Jersey niggas, some good niggas, man. I really fuck with them niggas, man. Especially them niggas out of Newark, New Jersey, Higher Court.
You know the crazy part about Owl City, yo, we got the best harbor and the best baseball stadium, Camden Yard. Yo, we got, like, you know, people love that shit. Like, outside of our city, they look at our shit like, damn, that shit is amazing.
I don't think we got the best stadium. I don't think nothing fucking with the Yankees.
Oh, yeah, Camden Yards is the jewel of all parks. You crazy. You must don't know about baseball. They call it the jewel of all parks.
I mean, that's sweet. I mean, it's big as bitch.
No, yo, you got to go down there. That stadium is pretty. It's crazy. It's bricked out. Nobody has a stadium like our stadium. No one.
You don't think new Yankee Stadium?
It's not. It don't look like our stadium. Is what I'm saying. It doesn't look like.
Camden Yards been up for like what 30 years now.
You know what it is. You so used to just living in Baltimore. We so used to know to other people that shit is amazing. That brick. That shit is amazing to other people, yo.
Yeah. I'm a baseball nigga too. I like the Orioles. You know what I'm saying? But I guess I've seen the bricks too much.
They call it the jewel of all parks. That's the nickname for Owl Stadium.
Wow.
The jewel. Damn. Yeah, that means a lot. Like, damn, everybody, they love Camden Yards.
I think, you know what? I like that. You know what? I'm going to change my shit. I'm the jewel of all podcasts. I like that. You gave it. I'm like Camden Yards in the podcast building, bro. Everybody across the world love this shit. Love this shit, man. I love this shit, man. I just want to say, man, to Roy and Mom, man, I hope y'all come out, and do y'all podcasts. And Joe, I hope y'all could come to the table and maybe take the summer off and make the big comeback in September. But Joe,
you know what Joe said though? He'll sue them if they come out with a podcast. They're contracted. They can't come out in for a year and all that. Like, yo, why is you current like you like a wife? Like, you know what I mean? Like you a supremacist or something.
Well, listen, if they can't come out with a podcast for a year, then like who said it? Somebody, I was just watching something. Somebody said it. Hold on, let me. It's on the tip of my tongue. Somebody said they must be still getting paid then. Because you breached the contract by firing them. They didn't quit. So it has to be a clause in there saying we didn't leave. He fired us. Yeah, what the fuck we supposed to not get no income?
Yeah, that don't sound right.
Yeah, it don't make sense. He was in his feelings. He fired them niggas. He know he took it too far. I'm telling you, when we hang up in this shit, we got about 12 minutes left. But when we get out this shit, you gotta go look at Joe Buttons when he's sitting outside his house or wherever he at. He's drinking some coffee.
That shit.
And you could tell he faking. Yeah, he could tell. What the nigga said? The accountant Audit $400,000. He told you it was wrong. The accountant came back and told him, "Yo, you was right. I had to replace this and do this on top of this." Them niggas ain't faking.
Hey, can we keep it a stat?
Keep it a stat.
Joe Buttons is a goofy. A very talented goofy. That's what he is. A very talented, goofy ass type nigga, yo.
Joe Buttons is like.
That's what he is, yo. We watched this nigga for years. He's a clown for real, but he's just talented, yo.
He's an educated, gifted man, but he's a bugger.
Yeah, I'll give him to him.
I started fucking with him though on the podcast. Like, I'm feeling Joe. Smart.
We love podcasts.
He was teaching me like how to do things, how I want to go about my shit, how I don't want to fuck with Spotify and them.
We're into that, and we love the pod. We love that shit. Right. But when you look at the person as him, as a nigga we can hang around? Could you hang around that nigga? You be like, man, that nigga's real, man.
I don't think I can hang with a lot of those industry niggas. Like, I can't do it.
And I know a couple niggas that you probably couldn't hang with, you told me. So
yeah, I ain't gonna say that. I ain't gonna fuck my bag up, but yeah, I just feel the niggas I'm never hanging with.
I ain't gonna say no names, but
I can't
I get it.
Yeah, you got
it's just certain shit that Joe Buttons is good at certain things. He's really good at that shit. Right. He's just a clown as a nigga, as a a homie, as a nigga that you can hang with. I can't be around you. I could do business with him. I can get some money with him. That's it.
Hey, one thing about it, they never said he was playing about the business. Like,
yeah, he made some moves.
He made some moves that was definitely filtered. Definitely good ass moves.
For us. He make moves for us, the podcasters, all the guys, that's trying to come up in the game. He does that for us. I get it.
I appreciate that.
I'm not taking that.
That man is home.
As far as stand-up shit, as far as, real nigga shit, he not that type of dude, yo.
Gotta gun him down. Gotta gun Joe down. Joe, you have been gunned down. Hold up, Herbie. Joe Buttons, you have been gunned down on the RAWDOPE podcast. We have keep sending them shots at him. Make sure he falls. That's it. I gotta make sure he falls. Joe Buttons, on this podcast, we do no fuck shit, no fake shit, no foolishness. Anything you say can and will be used against you on the internet. I got my man Herbie Wilson in the building, host, producer, creator of Keeping It Stacked podcast, and yours truly, Hand 5000, DMV, Baltimore, RAWDOPE podcast. I believe Maul and Roy's story. I believe they were very sincere. I believe they were very loyal to you, and I believe, man, you started doing fuck shit when them motherfucking M started rolling in, and then you lost two good friends. And I believe in the long run, it's gonna come back and bite you in gas. And I believe the show will go on because you're very gifted at what you do, and we respect you in the podcast world. You gonna get your bag, and you know what I'm saying, you talented. So I don't think your money gonna stop, but it's like you gonna reap what you sow with that situation, because them niggas was good dudes, Doug. And the podcast don't sing right about it, because every time I watch it for Joe, Roy, and Ma.
Yeah, we watched it because of the chemistry. We like how they.
The chemistry. I love Maul. He laid back. He don't say much. He comment when he want to comment. And he had Roy and Joe be back and forth at each other. I love that shit.
Hey, Joe, if you ever watched this right here that we doing right now, we ain't just watch it for you, nigga. We watched it for the whole shit. It was the whole thing. It wasn't just you. You're not that interesting to me, honestly, as far as just you. You're interested when it comes down to dealing with other people and bouncing ideas and bouncing topics. I like that. But you as a nigga, you're not really a real nigga to me. I mean, that's just to me.
Yeah.
That's me. You're not one of them guys that I would hang with every day, yo. Because me and you probably a fight. I probably swing on you.
You remind me of your man. What's your man? Funk.
Yeah, exactly. I already know you about to say that. Exactly.
He remind me of him, but I think, your man a little bit, I can hang with him for an hour. Joe Buttons, I think we could be around Buttons because I don't think he'll play. I don't know, yo. Yo be doing a while.
No, you probably can hang with him more now
than Joe Buttons.
He don't drink. No, he don't drink now. So now you probably see the real him. That drinking is what make him act the way he act. That was his problem. He had a real problem. And I salute that he got off that shit. And he changing his, getting his shit together.
Shout out to my man. And then maybe he can come do some producing shit.
Yeah, now it's him. Yeah, now he clear. He think niggas trying to use him or trying to get. Man, we don't give a fuck about none of that shit. We gonna get it regardless. But I would like to have a talented, smart guy on our team that know what they doing. I would love, you know what I mean? That's the way I am. I just like to put all the smart motherfuckers in one room and we come up with some good ass shit. That's what I'm about. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But when you drinking and you're not sober and you being an asshole and all that.
You on that nigga shit.
Yeah, exactly.
You on that nigga shit, man. I don't like it either, man. Like bro, I would never do my niggas like that, bro. And I feel like niggas be tripping. You feel me? Come out at me like a man, bro. Like, you don't put your hands on me. Me and my niggas always believed in this shit. We ain't never really steal off on a nigga. And I had a fake homeboy steal me before. He wasn't really my man, but that's just what it was. You know what I'm saying? We had to do what we had to do. But I feel like, you know what I'm saying? You could talk. I could fire you without you even getting mad, bro. We could part ways without you even getting mad. But I feel like you said, we talked 5 hours in your house. We thought the shit was clear, but it wasn't. And then, like he said, yo, this ain't none of your business. He like, yo, I was done with the pod. Like, I could never go back to niggas saying fuck me. You know what I'm saying? Like that. Yeah, that's what Maul was saying. So I'm like, yo, I feel that. I feel that 100%. I feel that 100%.
Some shit I help you build. You gonna say I ain't got nothing to do with it. I ain't got no. I can't. What?
And it's just our opinion about it, Joe, because we fans of the podcast, and we fellow podcasters, we fans of the podcast, and what I do, listen, what I did like about Marl and Roy, they took the money out of it. Because it was never about the money. But like what I like what they did, what made me side with them and believe them more than I believe the Joe story, is they said it wasn't about the money. They never knocked him about no money. They just said, yo, we wasn't even worrying about the money, but we percentage partners, then we was worrying about the books. We could see the books once a year. Our accountants need to see it. Everybody need to see it. I don't think it was no problem with that. You get what I'm saying? And they was basically saying, even if you was doing some fuck shit, we didn't really care about it because, like he said, we making tons of money doing what we always like to do, chop it up and be homeboys. That's great.
Damn right. Nigga, why you can't open the books for your homeboy? I'm your man. If you say I'm your man, you supposed to be like, shit, this is what I'm doing. Yo, look what we doing. That's it. You can't do that because you hiding something and you want some snake shit. And I don't fuck with that type of shit.
I don't fuck with it, period. Hold up, what they say?
I'm a passionate person,
hey, I love his podcast, and I'm not even gonna say that I have to watch the Joe Budden podcast for the next month because I want to see the rebound.
Man,
because
I watched that shit for 7 years straight.
Yeah, we watching it forever. But listen, I want to see the rebound because you haven't been watching it 7 years straight without Maul and Roy.
Yeah, I'm seeing what's going on. You got Ish and Ice on there right now. Shout out to them niggas, you know what I'm saying? But
are they the guys behind the scenes or
Parks? You know what I'm saying? Ian and
Ian's the manager, Parks the producer. And who the other guys?
The guy the timeline guy, and you got Alexander, the nigga with the computer nigga. They got a squad. I try to tell Stir that, yo, this shit is about a team,
They definitely got a team. Shout out to that Joe Budden Network team. They definitely got them bitches, them niggas, them hoes was jumping out the gym, cuz. They was jumping out the gym.
Team,
yeah, they definitely got a team. They jumping out the gym with it, bro. I ain't gonna lie, I respect them, but I lost respect for them. When I seen Joe Buttons make this move, I've been watching his podcast for like the last 3 years. I'm not gonna hold you. Since I've been really into podcasters, you know what I'm saying? But I can't believe that niggas would destroy their team like that or would try to humiliate niggas that help you get that million.
Yeah, he gonna say Maul lived with him and he hide the detergent and all that shit. Like, yo, come on, yo. Stop that dumb ass shit, yo.
That's what he said. What the fuck do that got to do with it? Maul was ill. Hey, when Maul talk, that's one thing about a quiet person. When they talk, you listen. Every word came out his mouth, I listen because I think he wants some smoke with him. For real. I think it's going to lead into a fair one. It's going to lead into a fair one. Because remember he said, consequence swung all on you, my man. Maul said, my man teed off on him. You heard?
That's big little brother, man. Like he ain't no regular little nigga. Like he's a nigga that's connected for real.
You say he who, brother?
That's Kareem Biggs, Jay-Z, Damon Biggs. That's his little brother, blood brothers, real brother.
Omar?
That's his little brother, yo.
Damn, I didn't know that.
He well connected. Why you think he could get Griselda and everybody else to get on the show? He's connected, yo.
I did not know that was Big's little brother. Buttons, cut it out. Them niggas, you better not play no motherfucking games with the homies and get to doing no shit like that. You better not, Joe.
I'm trying to tell you. And guess what? Not only is he his little brother, that's his manager. His big brother, Kareem Biggs, is Maul's manager also.
For the podcast shit?
Business manager, period, in everything. Just in everything that he does as far as money. That's his manager. His brother.
It's a wrap, Joe. It's a wrap, Joe. If Maul and Roy drop a podcast, I can honestly say Joe Budden numbers are going down. Because they got to split the numbers.
You fucked up the church's money, yo. You can't keep making it seem like, he the same thing DJ Vlad did. Remember Vlad? He misquoted the Honorable Minister Farrakhan words and all that shit and everybody. He kept saying, well, it ain't affect my money. He said it ain't affect my money. See, Nick, that's the same thing Joe doing. And you said all this bad shit about Vlad and the industry and Def Jam and all these white corporate people. You're doing the same thing to your homeboys.
Yeah, and that's some fuck shit. Yeah,
that shit.
Yeah,
phony,
that shit
man.
phony, bro. Joe, Baltimore City, Heat Rock, keeping the stack. RAWDOPE podcast, your man had 5,000. I gotta say to you, if you want to hear this, that's a technical foul, man. Get with your Doug and make it right. Get with your Dougs and make it right. That's a technical foul. I don't, you know what I mean? Before I wrap it up, I don't, and we gonna leave with keeping it the stack on the outro too, because I've been feeling that song lately. But Joe, we gotta say on this podcast is no fuck shit, no fake shit, no foolishness. Anything you say can and will be used against you on the internet. And the shit that you said, you know, after that you respond to their response, it was phony, and you helped me have my mind right that they were validated on everything. What they said was absolutely true. And I think Marl and Roy are guys that you could work with and you could sit down and you could put it all on the table. Y'all can regroup. I think Marl will come back. I think Roy will come back, but it'll never be the same no more. And if you want it to be the same, you have to go to your Dougs and come with some sincerity. Or you could do what the average person of our culture do. Say, fuck them niggas. You don't care about them and move forward. But I guarantee you, in the mid-future, you will regret that, bro. Your karma will catch up. Karma, bitch. Bro. Karma will catch up. Especially when niggas ain't do nothing but ride with you, be loyal with you, help you live your dream, and then
I see
just give your ass. Yeah.
I see if a nigga took from you. I see if somebody did some fuck shit towards you and they didn't. So if it, you know what I mean, unless it's some shit y'all are not saying.
Roy say he set up the first SoundCloud account. He like, yo, that ain't no big deal, but he's saying I just fell out of nowhere. Yo, my peoples did the art and all that. Like, yeah, I believe him, bro. Like, them niggas said they was here to tell the truth. They ain't do no cut shit. And like Maul said, man, with him being Kareem Biz Burke little brother, I don't think he wanted for nothing. So now I think academic capping too. Like, yo, you just calling niggas broke and saying all this shit about them niggas and all that. I'm like, yo.
You know, act, yo. He always
act a fool with it, but act like sometimes that shit be phony, bro. When it be the coach,
he throws salt on shit because of the niggas that act like him and think like him. He know he can reach to them. So all the niggas that was bullied in high school wasn't them niggas when they was growing up. They love act. That's what his peoples are. That's the chat guys. When they know the chat people, the guys that he entertains and the people that love him is the niggas that grew up. You know, not them niggas. And they just want them niggas. Now they probably got good jobs and now they got a voice and they can get on the internet. It's the same shit, man, on Facebook. Man. It's the same shit. Same shit.
But look, though, Rock, man, I thank you, man, for just, you know how we connected this shit. I couldn't do the Zoom. I'm not a computer guy, but we hooked it up through the aux cord and had a whole joint. And listen, bro, this is something that I want to do each and every Sunday, bro. Like,
let's do it.
Each and every Sunday, just a chat. I call it the weekly wrap up. We just call it just the episodes, the weekly wrap. I call this Joe Budden podcast broke up and more. You know what I'm saying? But man, I gotta say honestly, bro.
I'm with it. Bro. I'm with it. Whatever you with, I'm with.
I gotta say honestly, bro, that again, Joe, my favorite podcasts are Drink Champs, No Jumper, $1 Million Worth of Game, the Joe Budden podcast, and Hot Box with Mike Tyson. And then podcasts is that I gotta go through the week and look at I look at Joe Rogan, you know what I'm saying? That'll be the sixth man coming off the bench, Joe Rogan. And I'm starting to cut into Mano shit, Kitchen Talk. So that'd be like my seventh man, and then you know it will be keeping in the stack. Anything goes podcast.
Him and B Dot went at it, yo. The nigga B Dot, yo, you gotta watch that shit.
Yeah, because yo said, yo, you the only one that disrespected the song, and yo said, well, you shouldn't have put the shit out there. And yo said, what the fuck? Yeah. I seen that shit. I seen the clips. I'm gonna look like tonight. I'm gonna listen to the J. Cole album. And then I'm gonna listen to I'm gonna watch that interview with V Dot with B Dot. That's my night, man. And I'll be sleep about 1 or 2. But that's my night, man. I'm gonna listen to that because I thought Mano was ready to swing or something. But yeah, I thought Mano was ready to swing. But also, you know, I'll be checking out Keeping It in the Stack podcast. Shout out to Keeping the Stack podcast. Shout out to Anything Goes podcast. You feel me? Shout out the Social Loners podcast. Shout out to all the podcasters in Baltimore, the DMV. I fuck with you.
Support Baltimore media.
I might not catch every episode, but I catches them bitches. And if I only give you 2-3 minutes, I'ma subscribe.
That's right.
That's right. RAWDOPE subscribe to a lot of nigga shit. That's probably ain't subscribed to mine. I don't even care. That ain't what I'm in a hustle for. I'm in a hustle because I got a message, man. I'm distributing words through podcasts now.
Right.
How you love that, man? The nigga distributing words through podcasts is keeping it 100, man. And I've been going through a lot of shit since I started this podcast, but I don't give a fuck. Fuck them. They all
keep doing what you do, man. Fuck everybody. Just keep doing what you do, man.
Hey, I ain't stopped yet, did I? I ain't stopped yet, did I?
I know you didn't. You're going to keep prospering. You're going to get better and better.
Hey, one thing about Fat Paulie, you know what I mean? Shit got hard. You know, the wise guys, they want to bring it in the paper. You know, the fucking boss, he's tripping. But one thing about Fat Paulie, he gonna find a way. Fat Paulie gonna find a way, man. He gonna find a way. I will find a motherfucking way, man, to get these words. And like I was telling people on Facebook, man, I'm locking in with everything ain't official, everything ain't signed yet, but it's looking good, man. Definitely knocking in with Hooligan Express Radio. Shout out to Big Homie Squirrel. Shout out to Raw Lee. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Lil Black, the CEO. Shout out to all them over there, man, to just putting this motherfucking dynasty together, bro. I can't give y'all all the details, but that shit about to be lit. But I can tell you one thing. RAWDOPE podcast will be airing 5 days a week, 10 to 2 Hooligan Radio. That's what I can tell you. That's a fact. So you can catch my old. I don't know how I'm gonna do it because I'm like, I don't really want to. Dude, I got like I feel like I'm only 4 episodes into my new wave, so I got 100 old episodes. I don't think I want to take them back that far, and I don't think they're gonna pay for that. And I think I'm about to. I ain't gonna say it, but I'm about to do some slick shit with the podcast, and I'm about to tell you about it too later on, bro. Like, but there's some shit that we gotta do, man. You know what I'm saying? We gotta eat all this shit, bro. Like, I'm trying to eat, my nigga. Like, it's hard to eat, but you try to eat.
I'm with it.
I just noticed something on my damn computer. I got the image screen clip. I don't know what the fuck that means.
I'm with it, shorty. I'm with it, man.
Hell yeah, man. It's a lot of money in this shit.
RAWDOPE podcast in the streets is for the streets.
Yo, I think the roadcaster just like kind of like went out. Oh. Man, what the fuck? The road just went up.